So we're going to take our right hand, make it into a fist, representing power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship, tucking the thumb, humility. Fist into the palm, and we say welcome. Or ni hao. It's kind of like how is your knee, but backwards, right? So can you believe that Memorial Day is only it's only 3 weeks away? Or like 2.5 weeks now. So, um, I'm sorry? Yes, yes. So we are closed the week of Memorial Day. Okay, the whole week of Memorial Week, we are closed that week. So no classes on Thursday or Friday that week. Okay, the office is closed. I think they're still answering the phones, but they're doing it all remotely, is what I understand. Okay, so we will be off that week. Other than that, we're rolling along. Okay, not till next one is July 4th, I believe. So we're going to stand in the Wuji position. Our feet are shoulder or hip distance apart. At least 2 fist distance between your feet. Wide base, right? Gently bending the knees. This is going to activate your leg muscles. Tucking in the pelvis. Head is lifted by the silk thread, so we have good straight body posture. We're going to do deep breathing from the belly. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice and slow. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale back to the heart and exhale. Float the hands down. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale, the hands down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Be kind to your shoulders. Also think when my hands are going up, I'm pushing down on my feet simultaneously, all right? So we inhale the hands to the heart. Exhale, hands up over the head. Push down on the feet, up on the hands. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in and long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time, nice and slow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale to the heart. And then exhale, pushing out on the palms, up on the fingers. Feel a stretch in the arms. Inhale to the heart. And then exhale, relax the hands down. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale, the hands down. One more time. Long, slow, deep belly breath in. Long, slow, deep belly breath out. Inhale. And exhale, the hands down. I don't even know what to call this. Giving a big hug. Inhale the hands up in front of us. Keep inhaling, opening the arms up. Exhale. And then exhale, floating the hands down. Big, deep, long belly breath in. Long, slow belly breath out. One more time, we're going to inhale. And exhale. Now doing arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left up, right down, exhale. Keep looking straight ahead as you do this. Inhale to the heart, and then right hand up, left hand down. Easy for me to say. Inhale to the heart. Whew, learning new words. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Keep looking straight ahead and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Exhale, relax the hands down. Gonna flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And then long, slow breath out. Slower is better. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And lastly, gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in. And then long, slow breath out. Again, inhale. And exhale, nice and slow. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. There you go. That's our deep breathing exercises. One word about doing Tai Chi slow, especially for people with Parkinson's. One of the best things you can do is slow down. Okay? It's a crazy world out there, so we have a moment of peace in here. Also, I have found it seems to be a tendency with everybody, but more so with people with Parkinson's. If you get in a tight situation, you tend to speed up just to get through that situation. That's a really bad thing to do. Slow down, slow things down. I knew a gentleman had Parkinson's, was pulling his car out of a parking lot, and it was in a tight area. And what he really should have done was get out, look at the situation. But he was like, "No, I'll be fine." So he just went ahead and ended up paying for damages on two different cars because he just went ahead and got it done. So going slow, this is a great place to practice going slow. So for instance, when you're gathering chi, when your arms are above your head, you don't just let your arms fall down. You want to go nice and slow. It takes a lot more muscle control to go slow as you bring those hands down. And that's just one way that you can work on that. Okay? All right. Let's do our warm-up exercise. It's going to start with the chin tuck. So from the Wuji position, the goal is to keep our chin level as we do this, all right? So we float the hands up in front of us, shoulder height. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, the chin gently floats up. And then we sink the chin to the chest without leaning forward. Again, we float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and then we sink the chin down to the chest. One more time, float the hands up in front of us, nice and slow. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Keep the chin level, good job. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and then we sink the chin to the chest without leaning forward. Excellent. Next neck exercise, going side to side, looking side to side. For our hand position, I'll be mirroring you. Right hand is on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. Turn the neck, feel the stretch, and come back to center. Now the left hand is on top, and I watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down on the left. Excellent. Turn the neck, feel that stretch. Come back to center, back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, right hand's on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Now look over the right shoulder, bring the right hand with you, looking right, pushing down on the left. Excellent. And then we come back to center, back to prayer hands. One more time. When we look over our shoulder, we want to look off into the distance, all right? So I'm not looking down at the ground. I'm looking off into the distance, okay? So as we rotate our head, I'm looking straight across, not looking down, okay? That's going to be a better help for your neck. Prayer hand position, Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top, left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right, looking off into the distance. And then we come back to center, left hand's on top, right hand, right shoulder, looking off into that distance. Excellent. And come back to center, back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Nicely done. Forward shoulder circles. Bring the shoulders back, then up, then forward without leaning forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. So we're going to keep the waist nice and still. It helps if you look straight ahead as you're doing this. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Keep looking straight ahead. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Excellent. Now, we're going to go the opposite way. Keep looking straight ahead. Shoulders forward, then up, then back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Tell you a little hint about this one. It helps if you keep your arms down so you're not doing this with your shoulders. So use your hands tactical. Hands are on the front of the slacks, sides of the slacks, back of the legs. And that helps keep your arms down while you do this, all right? Shoulders forward, then up, then back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Hey, my microphone stayed off barely. Usually falls at that point. All right. We're going to gather chi, reaching for infinity. Imagine someone is gently pulling at your wrist, so we're opening and expanding the body. Okay? So from the Wuji position, we're gently reaching out, reaching up, opening, expanding the body, and then relax the hands down. Once again, gently reaching out, reaching up, keep looking straight ahead, and relax the hands down. Nice and slow. Good job. One more time, gently reaching out, reaching up, and relax the hands down. Beautiful. That's our 2 shoulder exercises. Next, lower spine. We're going to touch heaven and earth. So, starting from the prayer hand position, in this exercise, imagine your head is being lifted by a silk thread, all right? So, left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. And then we come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And come back to center. Left hand up, right hand down, float the head towards the ceiling. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And come back to center. One more time, left up, right down, stretching the spine. And then back to center, right hand up, left hand down, floating that head towards the ceiling. And then we come back to center, back to prayer hands, and relax the hands down. Awesome. Second lower spine exercise. Can you feel the excitement building? All right. So we keep our hips square to the front. We're turning our navel from the left side to the right side without turning the hips, okay? So prayer hand position, Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Gently we turn the upper body to the left. Turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and then gently turn to the right. Stay on the right side, turn the ball over, left hand's on top, gently turn to the left. Stay on the left side as you turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently turn to the right. Turn the ball over, left hand's on top, gently turn to the left. And then we turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center and relax the hands down. Beautiful. So if you suffer from constipation or irritable bowel syndrome, that exercise is a really good exercise to do because you're massaging the insides as you do that, massaging those intestines. All right? All right. Everybody having fun? All right. So let's do a leg strengthening exercise. All right? I'm going to give you something if you need something to balance on. All right? Thank you. No, I appreciate it. All right. So we're going to concentrate on two things. Number one, make sure you're by your chairs so you can hold onto your chairs when you do this. Keep the knee bent, keep the body straight. Don't look down. Keep looking straight ahead. You want to keep that good posture, okay? So we're going to weight shift to the left with a bend in the left knee. Hold on to that chair if you need to. Tap the right toe next to the left foot, keeping all the weight left, looking straight ahead. Tap right toe to the front, empty. Use that chair. And back to the cat stance. Tap the right toe to the side, keeping all the weight left. And cat stance. And here's the fun one. Keeping all your weight left, tap the right toe behind you. Keep plenty of space between your feet as you do this. Use your chair. Cat stance. And then back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Isn't that fun? Now you're not so excited. Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee. Use your chair if you need to. Left foot, cat stance. Upper body straight, right knee has a bend in it. Using the chair if you need to. Tap, left toe to the front, empty. Keep all your weight right. And cat stance. Left foot to the side, keep all your weight right. And cat stance. Keep that upper body nice and straight. And then tap left toe behind us. Keep plenty of space between your feet as you do this. And cat stance. And then back to Wu Ji. Love that exercise. Go ahead, shake your legs loose. We'll stop there with that one for right now. All right? Any questions about any of those exercises? Yes, sir. Yes, I think there is. I don't believe it's been studied, but I believe that there is. I don't, well, number one, like I said, I don't believe that's ever been proven through research, but it's something that I've seen. I would say probably 90% of the people that I've seen have a type A personality that have Parkinson's disease. I'm not sure. I don't know what the causation is of those two things. Pardon me? Well, it may be the constant, I will always have to be on time and everything has to be perfect, causes a heightened, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, yeah. It's a good word for it. Yeah, that would be my theory. Okay, I have several theories on Parkinson's disease. None of them have ever been proven yet. So, so how long have you had Parkinson's? Or I'm sorry, how long have you been married? There you go. So, so yeah, it's just like I said, it's a rule of thumb. It's a theory I have in my mind, but it seems to be proven out. There's also a theory. So our bodies, our muscles, our bones, our organs are covered with fascia tissue. I mean, because you've heard of like fascia release massages and that type of thing. And if anybody has ever cooked ribs here, they tell you to tear off that layer of skin on the inside of the ribs. That's fascia material. Um, I think the fascia has something to do with Parkinson's disease because that fascia material, if you've ever torn off that skin, it's really, really fibrous. It's like if you try and poke your thumb through it, it's really hard to do. So it has a lot of power, and it's been said that that fascia is 10 times stronger than muscles. So, like you've heard about like women being able to lift cars off of their infants. It's because they engage their fascia at that point because there's a crisis situation and they engage their fascia. So a woman that could lift 100 pounds could now lift 1,000 pounds. So I think there's something with that fascia that it's overriding, if you will, the muscles and causing some of Parkinson's. Again, that's Craig's theory. Not a doctor. Don't play one on TV. Sure. Actually, if you just step behind you, there's an open spot right behind you. Here. Sure. Yeah. If we put you like right here. Okay. Yeah. 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 And I'll get it to you. Perfect. Perfect. Sure. There might be that bias. Yeah. There's might be that bias because of that. But and there's some people that parts of their personality are type A and parts of it aren't. And it's not saying I'm not saying type A personality is bad. It's um, oh here yin yang symbol right. So I had someone. So most of the time you see like where the red area here is a lot of times it's white, but this is one kind of a martial art yin yang symbol. But I had one student one time was like, oh, white and black, good and bad. It's like no, that's not the way the Chinese look at things. They look at things as more like male and female. Like you have female energy and you have male energy, and you need both male and female to propagate our species. So it's not good and bad. It's not female good, male bad, or female bad, male good. It's none of that good and bad. It's two different types of energy. And so saying a type A personality and a type B personality, you need both types A and B personalities to make the world work. You mentioned about engineering. Most people in engineering are A personalities. I think there's very few people who are B personalities who tend to be engineers or doctors or things. Yeah, there you go. So, and most, would an engineer make a good artist? Nah, not so much, right? Would an artist make a good engineer? No, not so much, right? And I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep. So it takes both kinds. There's not one good and one bad. It takes all kinds to make the world work. Really? Now that's unique. That's unique. Wow. Hmm. I've been told that I'm a type A personality when I'm working, and when I get done with work, I switch to a type B personality. So who knows? That was a friend of mine who told me that. All right. Good question. Great question. All right. So let's have a seat. Let's do a few seated exercises next. All right. Again, Those are my views, not the APDA views, okay? Just so you know. Kim will probably edit this out, so. So, sitting up nice and straight and tall. We're sitting up on the edge of the chair. My feet are flat on the floor, a 90-degree angle between the upper and the lower leg. I'm not using the back of the chair. I'm going to rock forward on the pelvic bone because it's kind of a bowl-shaped bone. So I'm rocking forward on the pelvic bone and the head is lifted by a silk thread. So I have good straight body posture sitting this way, and I have good straight body posture sitting this way. Okay. Let's do a hip exercise first. So I'm going to turn to the right-hand side of the chair. We're going to be doing hands and feet together here. So if you have trouble doing both hands and feet, work on the feet first. Okay? So prayer hand position. Push against the imaginary right wall, open up the left leg, keep the knee above the ankle, and come back to center. Perfect. Again, push against the right wall, open up the left leg simultaneously, and come back to center. One more time, push against the right wall, open up the left leg, keep the knee above the ankle. Good job. And come back to center and relax. Good job. I got to ask, what does your daughter do with an engineering and art? Okay. Ah, interesting. Okay. Huh. Interesting. That's very interesting. All right. So turn to the left-hand side. I had to ask. Sorry. Uh, so same thing, other side. Push against the imaginary left wall. Open up the right leg. Keep that knee above the ankle. And then come back to center. Push against the left wall. Open up the right leg. And come back to center. One more time, push against the left wall, open up the right leg, and come back to center. And relax the hands down. Beautiful. Shift back to the center, shake your legs loose. Good job. I think the study of people is amazing. There's an old book called People Types and Tiger Stripes where you have four different, and now I forget, there's four different categories you can put people in, and they can be uh, um, like an A or B of each personality. So you have like 16 types of people, but once you have a personality type, those tend to gravitate towards different jobs. It's very interesting. Like for hiring, it would be good to hire, like if you're hiring a salesman, you don't hire necessarily an engineer to be a salesman. Although they do make some of the best salesmen because they're very fact driven. It's interesting how I see all the personalities combined with one another. So, all right, I'm going to shut up now. Um, Two motions with the leg. We're going to lift the leg up, keep the back straight, keep the body straight, and then push the leg down like you're trying to drive your foot through the floor. Okay? So, our goal is to keep our back and body straight as we do this. So, as we lift our knee, think about you lifting your head simultaneously. Okay? So, hands behind us, lifting that left knee up, keep the back straight, keep the body straight and relax. Hands in front of us. Push down on the left foot hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Lift the left leg up, hands behind us. Keep the back straight. Keep the body straight in this direction. And relax. Hands in front of us. Push down on the left foot hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. One more time, lift the left leg up, hands are behind us, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can, push, 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 and relax. Then the other side, lift the right leg up, hands behind us, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can, push, 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 and relax. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Lift the right leg up, knee to the chest, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can, push, 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 and relax. One more time. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us, and then push the right leg down, hands in front of us. Keep that upper body nice and straight, and relax. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Does that pushing down hurt your knee? Okay. You don't want it to a point where it's a pain on your knee. Okay. One thing I wanted to mention, we want to keep our upper body nice and straight so as we lift up the leg, we're not leaning to the side or leaning towards as we're pushing down. You want to keep that body nice and straight, whether they're lifting up or pushing down. We want all the muscles to come from the core. Okay? All right. So next, knee exercise. This is really, really good exercise for the knee. All right. We're going to do 4 motions with the leg. We're going to lift the leg up, kick the leg out, lift the leg back up, and float the foot to the ground. Do what you're able to do. Don't force anything. Keep the back straight. Keep the body straight. Punch out the opposite hand if you can. And of course, smile the whole time. Yes. Hey, if you're wearing a Cardinal shirt, you got to have a good attitude. So when we lose the series to the worst team in baseball, you got to have a good attitude about it. So heel kick, lift up that left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg and then float the foot to the ground. Nicely done. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, let it hover there, float the foot to the ground. Good job. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out the right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. 100 more times. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out, right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. And pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Oh, most definitely. Yes, most definitely. That's one of the beautiful things about Tai Chi is whatever I do standing, I can do seated. So when I was first taught how to do seated exercise, the guy was kind of grooming me to become an instructor. And I came in one day and he's like, "Hey, we're going to do seated exercises." And I said, "Yeah, I don't really want to." And he goes, "That's the beautiful thing about me being an instructor and you being the student." I was like, "Okay, I'll shut up now." But I'm so glad that he taught me how to do the seated exercises because I do like the next class I go to is all seated. And I've gotten some amazing results. And there's a lady who comes here on my Friday class who started out and she was all seated 100% of the time. She was all seated. That was like 4 months ago. And now she's doing like 1/3 of the class standing already. And I've had that instance at, I teach over at the J. And there was a lady who could only do the class seated. And within a year, she was doing the whole class standing. She was doing 95% of the class standing. So it's really amazing how much stronger it makes you. So yes, there are both seated and standing exercises. Toe kick next. Same thing we just did, but instead of doing a heel kick, I'm doing a toe kick, pointing the toe forward. Everything else is still the same. Back straight, body straight, big smile, punching out the opposite hand, all of that fun stuff. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. And then pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist, opposite hand. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let that foot hover there, and then float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg, let it hover, and then float that foot to the ground. Good job. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Keep the keep the back straight, keep the body straight. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg and let the foot float to the ground. Shake those legs loose. Good job. All right. That would probably be a really good exercise. Either one of those two would be a good exercise for your knee. Just FYI. You didn't ask, but I'm telling you. All right, let's do ankle exercise. So stand if you're able to. Again, use your chair. From the Wuji position, weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee. Use that chair. Left foot, touch heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time, heel and toe. Then weight shifts to the left with a bend in the left knee. Right foot, touch heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time, heel and toe. And back to center. So that exercise, that ankle exercise, that's an exercise everybody in this room should be doing that exercise at least once a day. It's a simple exercise, a very simple exercise. And you don't go fast, right? Go slow, heel and toe. You want your ankles to be strong. You want your ankles to be flexible, okay? Second ankle exercise, weight shifts to the right, left foot, touch little toe, and then big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, and big toe. And then weight shifts to the left, right foot, touch little toe and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, and big toe. Beautiful. That's our warm-up exercises. Any questions at all? Mm-hmm. In the Soon style commencement, or when you finish, you end up in the commencement starts in this position with the heels together, feet out at the 45-degree angle. It's a good test of your balance. I don't suggest standing like this, but if you're able to do this for commencement, it helps. And this is the Soon style of commencement. Although I tell people if that's uncomfortable for you, you can stand at attention also. But it's one of the unique things about the Soon style of Tai Chi. Yang style, Chen style all start in this with like standing at attention, with Yang style doing this, the Chen style. Doing that. But the Soon style starts out with the heels like this. You have this aggression. We need to work on that. So No, you since you know Tai Chi, you have to tell them to attack you very, very slowly. So if you attack, hey, I know Tai Chi, but so you have to come at me real, real slow, because then I'll know what to do. Hey, I've seen some Tai Chi masters that are amazing with martial arts, really amazing with martial arts. So, um, all right, don't get me started on that though. I could talk for a whole hour on that. Um, Forward and backward hip exercise. I love, love, love this exercise for people with Parkinson's. So, a couple caveats. Make sure you hold on to your chair. All right, this is a big test of your balance. So make sure you're by the chair. Okay. From the side, I'm touching my heel in front of me, empty. Touching my toe behind me, also empty. I'm not shifting my upper body, so I'm not leaning backwards and leaning forward. I'm staying in good straight posture as I touch the heel and the toe. The leg that has the weight on it, the knee stays bent. You can think of this exercise as I'm keeping all the weight on this leg, so this leg I'm almost just like swinging it back and forth. Okay? It's a good way to look at it. From this perspective, keep plenty of space between your feet. As you step backwards, you step wide. We want this in your muscle memory, okay? And then for my Parkinson's friends, as you transition from heel to toe, don't just swing your leg through. Lift the leg, touch the heel, lift the leg, touch the toe. I want it to be muscle memory for you to be lifting that leg as you're moving around, okay? That's only like 20 things you have to remember all at the same time. So that's easy, right? Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee, empty left heel, hands behind us. And then lift the knee as we transition, empty left toe, hands in front of us, or using the chair, step wide. Don't put your foot behind one another. Step wide with your feet. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel, and then lift the knee, stepping wide, empty, left toe. Yes. One more time, empty heel, and then empty on the toe. Stepping wide. Excellent. Come back to center. It's interesting. Um, when we step, I call it stepping narrow. When we step with our heel behind there, our body is fighting for its balance. As soon as we step wide, our body calms down. If you listen to your body, it'll tell you exactly where your feet are. You don't have to look at your feet. You can tell by what signals your body's giving you a lot of times. All right. So weight shifts to the left, empty right heel, hands behind us. And then lifting the knee as we transition, empty right toe, hands in front of us. Make sure you're stepping wide. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. And then lifting the knee, empty on the toe. Nice. One more time. Lift the knee, empty heel. And lifting the knee, empty on the toe. Try and keep all the weight on the left and back to center. Nice. Good job. All right, let's have a seat. Let's do a couple more seated exercises. Pardon me. Too much water. Yes, sit on the front. You do that your own detriment. You're going to listen to a guy with a Cardinal shirt on? All right, just kidding. Got to give the Cardinals some rhythm. All right, so couple exercises. If you're able to put your hands over your head, go ahead and do that. If not, just raise your hands, whatever works for you. All right. So we're going to interlock the fingers together, bring our hands up over the head, and then we're going to rotate to the left. Feel the stretch in the torso as you rotate left. Keep the body straight. And then we come back to center. Then we rotate to the right. Feel the stretch in the torso as we rotate right. Keep the upper body straight. And then come back to center and pause. Again, to the left, rotating, twisting that torso. Nice and gentle. Don't force things. And come back to center. And then we move to the right. Keep the upper body nice and straight. We turn to the right. Feel the stretch in the torso. And come back to center. One more time to the left. Feel the stretch in the torso. And come back to center. And then to the right. Feel that stretch in the torso. And come back to center. And then relax the hands down. Arms get tired doing that, don't they? All right, everybody good? Another one. Now I'm telling you to bend to your side. So you're going to feel a stretch in your torso on this side. And I'm going to have you bend to this side. So you're going to feel a stretch here. All right. So I'm sorry. Hands interlaced in front. We bring them up over the head if you're able to. And then we lean to the left. Feel a stretch in the torso on the right. And then come back to center. Pause. And then lean to the right. Feel the stretch in the left torso. And come back to center. To the left. And then come back to center. And then to the right. And come back to center. One more time to the left. Feel that stretch as you do this. And come back to center, and then to the right. And come back to center. And relax the hands down. Nice and slow. Like those exercises? Good stretch for the torso. All right, we'll have to stop there for today because I got another class coming in. So let's do our cool down. Let's go ahead and stand and do, if you're able to stand, go ahead and stand. First, we're going to lightly punch or slap the arm, both the inside and outside. This stimulates the bone marrow. And it feels really good. Next, you're going to kind of lightly punch or slap the tailbone. This is good for your blood pressure, good for the prostate. How are you doing? I'm fine. And then the legs. You're in here to move chairs and make an announcement. Okay. Good answer. Next, tighten up all the muscles in the body and relax. Again, tighten up the muscles and relax. And then one more time, tighten up the muscles and relax. Then gather chi. Long, slow, deep belly breath in. And then long, slow, deep belly breath out. Good job. Inhale. Good job on slow. And exhale. Nice and slow. Good job. Nice. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful.